Title match which took place between Beauty and the Beast and the Moondogs. The belts had been held up. As the match took place, the belts were won by the Moondogs. That's right. The Moondogs are the USWA Tag Team Champions, and yet, look at this. You guys just flat stole the belts.
It's like this. When men say they're going to do something, they usually do it. And you see who's holding these tag team belts. The biggest, baddest men in professional wrestling today. Now, it seems like week after week, we come out here, we get in the ring against the Moondogs. And you got that little Miss Texas coming up interfering. For some reason, you people seem to like her. I can understand why she gets away with what she does, because half the time she's living with Eddie Marlin, and the other half she's living with Randy Hales. So naturally she can do what she wants. But Miss Texas, sooner or later I'm gonna catch you. And when I do, I'm gonna beat you like a man. I have no respect for the female gender. So watch your step, girl. I'm telling you now. Now, this week we have a Moondog match. Anything goes. Bring anything to the ring that you want. That's good and fine with me. But when it comes to gorgeous Jimmy here, tell him, Jimmy.
Moondogs, you call yourselves athletes? Look at you. You're fat and out of shape, just like the viewers at home. Look at me, I'm built like a Greek god. You ought to call yourselves the Moon Hogs.
The Moon Hogs!
That's right, the Moon Hogs. And when you mess with the Harris family, the squared circle becomes the slaughterhouse.
Well, there's a word from the Harris family. They have the USWA tag titles, but no, they don't. They have the belts. They don't have the titles. The champions are the Moondogs. They're stepping into the ring right here. And I tell you what, they sure don't have any easy competition coming up here today. The superstar, Bill Dundee, and his partner today, Brian Christopher, headed this way to do battle with Ron and Jimmy Harris, the Harris cousins. They're tough, there's no doubt about it. But man, all four of them, as they climb in here, are double tough.
Yeah, there's nobody that's coming to that ring for this match that doesn't have the will and the way, and we're going to see it when that will and way meet in the middle of it. And that comes from the Harris family. That's a profound statement, and if I ever heard it. Oh.
Too sexy, the crowd says. Cheering for Brian Christopher. Bill Dundee steps outside. It's going to be Jimmy starting for the Harrises for Beauty and the Beast. It's Beauty, they call him, going against Brian Christopher.
Of course, Big Ron Harris is the beast of the two. And that's easy to see why. Brian facing Jimmy Harris. And they tie it up, collar and elbow into a standing side headlock. Shoved off into it, leapfrog, Brian over, nice drop kick, a beauty, and put Jimmy Harris down on the deck. That Greek god body and all hit it just like a mortal man, David.
Found the mat. His back found the mat as Brian Christopher popped him down here with a great drop kick. Brian, of course, very agile in the ring. Brian is one who has talked a lot, but he has been able to back it up, let me tell you. Developed into one of the finest wrestlers anywhere around. And there against Big Ron. Hey, double drop kick as Dundee slipped in there.
Both barrels fired on that one as Dundee hops in and helps Brian out. Get the big guy hard and flat on his back. And a little high-fiving going on.
And the Harrises have left the ring. They're kind of regrouping down here on the floor. I saw Big Ron walk over and say something to Jimmy. I don't know what they said, but they were somewhat embarrassed, I must say.
This is only the beginning. A dandy match lined up here, plus a second main event when we'll have a six-person main event with the Moondog and Miss Texas against Rich Gilbert and Bowden. All of that yet to come. on USWA Wrestling. Ron Harris looking at the superstar. Many times it has been said, toughest pound-for-pound guy in the business. Here he comes. The Soup laced him with a right hand. Brian Christopher takes over, pounding the head of Ron Harris on that top turnbuckle. And a reversal. Misses with a clothesline. Leap, cross body. Ron Harris caught him right mid in the air, broke him over his leg, and now hammering away in that back, Dave.
The size and power of Ron Harris came into play right there as Brian was unable to get him off his feet. Now the Harrises double him up. Ron held him up. Jimmy hit him from behind. Bill Dundee is saying, tag me. I'm ready, but Brian could not get to the corner. He was flying into the ropes there, and now big Ron Harris grabs him again. Up in the air, a body slam. Here comes Jimmy. There was no tag, but they make a change. Brian rolls out of the way.
And again, as Ron Harris missed him when he came down. Tag goes to Superstar. Dundee rips up a right hand on Jimmy while Brian pounding away on Big Ron. Ooh, snap there over the shoulder for Dundee, and Brian Christopher thrown out of the ring. Look at that Ron Harris when he manhandled. Came in here with his brother. Oh! Got a foot right up to his cousin's face. Look out. Here's Gilbert, Rich, Bowden come running out. As I thought the referee, if he stopped it.
He did. He has stopped the match.
Should have.
Oh, look out. Here come the Moondog.
Gilbert, Rich coming in on Dundee, and here comes the Moondog. And the brawl goes on as Ron Harris grabs the belts, comes up towards the Moondogs with malice aforethought, and he gets caught by a double clothesline, pounding the head of Ron Harris. They grab the belts back, and they've got them. They're the rightful owners.
They're the champions, and now they got the belts. And Ron Harris and his cousin Jimmy, Beauty and the Beast, they got to be having second thoughts about bringing them in here, maybe about stealing them to begin with. But the Moondogs have the belts back.
Sure, Christopher and Dundee have to be the winner on disqualification with the interference from the outside by Gilbert. And they didn't really get the opportunity as they were in with the Harrises to do what they would love to do, and that's get on Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert, because they have been looking forward to that opportunity.
Hey, guess what? Main event coming up. Moondogs against Rich, Gilbert, Bowden. We'll have Miss Texas in there with the Moondogs.
No bad deal. Stay with us.